Welcome, folks. I'm Jaby Koay, joined by DEMITRA, Seeley, and we are looking at Marvel's Avengers Spider-Man exclusive reveal trailer. This is from IGN, just came out a few hours ago. Ooh. Very, very excited. I'm a big Spider-Man fan. And I almost said, as you can see, and then I realized I wasn't wearing that t-shirt, and almost had a Louis C.K. moment there. If you guys haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, and vote this up to let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. Also, DEMITRA, she's on the social media sometimes. She has like 2 followers on Instagram, so she's in desperate need of more. If you could help her out, be the third.
Yeah, or be the third.
You know. So here we go.
Ooh, mild blood.
Got us alive! Let's see. Dozen of them, one of me. Just another day being Spider-Man. Nice try!
Oh, shit. Oh, nice.
Oh.
Very, very anime.
Really use some cover.
Heads up!
Whoa! Fire!
Oh, shit.
That was close.
You guys look great. I'm just saying. You look great. Tucker!
Looks like I got some friends too. Avengers, assemble. That guy, scary.
Couldn't have put it better myself, buddy.
What can you see? Move, guys, keep moving. Come on, let's go. This way.
Kamala, put her there.
That's hilarious.
Man. Spider-Man. You keep working on it, bud.
Okay, that looks amazing. It looks great.
Yeah. Admittedly, I haven't played the Avengers game yet for PlayStation, or just in general, I haven't played the Avengers game yet. For some reason, I just it didn't grab me enough to, go ahead and buy the game. And I buy a lot of stuff I don't have time to play. I have the Spider-Man game, which I hate to admit this to you guys, I have yet to sit down and properly play the Spider-Man game. But you know what I was doing was I was thinking, oh, I'll get a PlayStation 5. Then I'll just play it on the PlayStation 5, and that turned out great. A year later, still can't get one, but I will get my hands on one, and I'll play Spider-Man and Miles Morales back to back. I got spoiled. I played a little bit of Miles Morales on my buddy's PlayStation 5 upstairs, and it looks so gorgeous. Once you've been exposed to the good shit, it's like having a gourmet burger and then going back to McDonald's the next day. It's not the same, Anyway, about this, I think this looks pretty cool. It makes me actually want to go ahead and get the Avengers game just to play the Spider-Man element here. That's fun. It looks fun to me.
It looks super fun. I was playing the Miles Morales one too last week, and
oh, really?
Lots of fun to be had in those games. Yeah, they're really. And how good is animation now?
Yeah.
Do you remember when you were a kid?
Yeah, it looked awful.
And like Zelda,
Yeah, but you had to use your imagination as a kid. Now it's switched over to.
I know we do have good imaginations now. I don't know what kids these days.
Right, exactly. So how far did you get in Miles Morales?
Not very far.
Not very far.
Yeah.
Do you remember what you were playing on? Was it PlayStation 4 or 5?
A 5. Not mine. My friend had one. Don't mean to make you jealous.
Yeah, I only got to play a couple minutes of it just because it's like I could be there all day. I mean, it looks gorgeous. That's the thing. This right here is more about the comic book love and the MCU love in general.
Yeah.
Because the game doesn't look as good as Miles Morales. Let's just be real. This doesn't look as good as the Spider-Man games that we currently have on PlayStation 5. I can see that. But what matters at the end of the day is it fun? Adding in Spider-Man in there, that element could make this a lot more fun, a lot more intriguing for me. In that way, it's winning me over. It's just a little disappointing that the graphics don't look as good as what Insomniac produced for Spider-Man and Spider-Man Miles Morales.
I mean, I'm not really like, I'm the kind of gal that like, if graphics are kind of shit, I'm okay with that as long as the game's fun, you know? Like.
Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, people still play like 8-bit video games today.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
So I get it.
Pac-Man's great still.
Right. I did enjoy the little cutscene that we had here with Spider-Man, you know, doing his fight scene thing. It felt a little bit anime to me, the way he like flipped back and like put those guys' heads into the ground with his web shooter. I thought that was pretty cool. It was very, very slick.
Yeah.
And then to add in the element of being able to have the Avengers alongside you, the other Avengers, I should say, alongside you in you playing as Spider-Man and being able to, swap between the characters. I'm speaking from a place of total ignorance because I haven't played the game yet. But just like the idea of that is pretty cool. Like to go between Spider-Man and Captain
nostalgic,
America. Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, because I used to have, what's it called again? Marvel's something Alliance? Ultimate Marvel Alliance.
Yes.
Oh, you played that?
No, but I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
and so I used to have that game, and it was pretty neat just from a conceptual standpoint to be able to cycle between all these different characters. It was multiplayer, and so having this like option to be able to go between these different characters. The only thing missing for me, if it doesn't have it, is couch co-op. Because like, how cool would it be if we could couch co-op this game, right?
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
That would be lovely.
Me feels it won't.
It's more than likely it won't have it,
Yeah.
just because why would they do that? It'd be too nice. If any of you watching this have played the Marvel's Avengers game, I would love to know how you felt about it, if you felt like it was whatever. I think I saw a review for it, and it wasn't like the most stellar review, and I was like, yeah, this is just confirming my already, preconceived notions about the game. But if any of you have played it and you're like, no, screw the reviews, it actually is really good, and this makes it even more worth it, then it'll be more of a priority for me to go out and play it. But as it is right now, it's like, okay, I'm gonna get to this at some point quite soon. I feel a little bit guilty going ahead with this before even playing like the Spider-Man game from Insomniac. It just seems wrong.
I mean, live your truth. Do what you want.
Outside of Spider-Man Miles Morales, have you played any of the other Marvel games at all?
Not tons of the Marvel games, especially I used to play them when I was younger, but they're a whole different league now.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a whole different world.
Yeah, you're more old school with that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I remember as far back as Super Nintendo.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like-
the Spider-Man one there on Super Nintendo.
No, actually, I played X-Men on Super Nintendo.
Oh, I never ventured in the X-Men.
Yeah, it
universe.
was awesome. Like the 2D scroller of playing as Wolverine was pretty epic. When he was still 5'3".
Yeah, and
not-
he kind of looked like a Pokemon. Like he came out
Yeah, no,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah. He was exactly. Yeah, like he's just kind of hunched over, rolling around and stuff like that. So, yeah, I mean, we're getting a ton of Marvel games these days, which is pretty stellar. There's the Midnight Suns as well. What a time to be a Marvel fan.
I know. I wish I had more time in the day. Like, I'd love to play these games, but oh my god, they're time consuming.
Yeah, no, exactly. And so that's the thing I wonder about this is it feels like one of those things you can sort of pick up and put down.
Oh, that's nice.
Because it's not like something like Elder Scrolls or something like that where you just
Get invested in the world, want to
yeah.
play all the time.
Yeah, it's like would you just like immerse for like 2 weeks and it's like where did the time go?
Yeah.
I feel like this is something you can pick up and put down. But again, I defer to you guys. Please let us know in the comments below if it's if you felt like it's worthwhile and if this makes you even more excited or if you're like, nah, pass. So just let us know. Subscribe if you haven't already, hit that bell icon, all notifications, and vote this up to let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. I'm Jaby Koay. This is
DEMITRA.
Peace out.